Methane mitigation matters. Oil and gas systems. Oil and gas operations account for about 1/5 of the man-made methane emissions worldwide, and these emissions are projected to grow in the years ahead. Methane may be emitted during the operations of oil and gas systems, as well as from routine maintenance, fugitive leaks, system upsets, and venting. Because they can't be seen, methane emissions can often go unnoticed. Finding emission sources and measuring the fugitive gas are important first steps to developing cost-effective solutions to reduce methane emissions and improve environmental performance. These solutions also increase operational efficiency and facility safety and bring more valuable energy resources to market. In Mexico, Pemex, one of the largest oil and gas companies in the world, measured methane emissions in several of its facilities and decided to replace wet or oil seals with dry seals on 15 of its centrifugal compressors. Centrifugal compressors are widely used in the natural gas industry and can be a significant source of methane emissions. Traditionally, these compressors have used wet seals that circulate oil between the rings in the compressor shaft to form a barrier against gas leakage. The oil absorbs natural gas, which must be purged from the oil using heat, pressure drop, or other means. The purged gas, which is predominantly methane, is commonly vented to the atmosphere. Pemex estimates that the dry seals will reduce methane emissions by more than 108,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide equivalent over 10 years, which is equal to carbon sequestered by growing more than 2.7 million tree seedlings over 10 years. Pemex is also using new technologies to reduce the need to flare gas. India's Oil and Gas Corporation, or ONGC, is one of Asia's largest exploration and production companies. Over the years, ONGC has created a robust program to identify, quantify, and reduce fugitive methane emissions from its oil and gas production operations. As a result, ONGC has eliminated 220,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide equivalent from being emitted into the atmosphere, which is equal to preventing emissions from more than 46,000 passenger vehicles annually. ONGC's experienced and dedicated teams are also helping to advance these technologies and practices by sharing lessons learned with industry peers across India and around the world. Mitigating methane matters. Across the globe, oil and gas companies are using practical, cost-effective technologies and practices to mitigate methane while promoting economic growth, energy security, and environmental improvements. For more information, visit www.globalmethane.org.